Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Glitch Pokemon Yellow, and today I'm going to be encountering a glitch trainer. This glitch trainer in particular is going to be the special stat, or the index number of 200, with the Kadabra I have here. I also have some other interesting stuff in my party right now, which I'll get into here in a moment. Let's pull off the long range trainer glitch. We're going to be using the Gambler on the route between... Oh, screwed it up. That's why you save. I'm just going to load my save. Sorry about that. Anyway, we're between Lavender Town and Saffron City. That's why you always save either a state or the game before doing long range trainer glitch, because you're bound to screw it up at some point, especially if you're me. But anyway, we're gonna go fight a trainer. You know the drill. I would cut this out, but I just want to show this off for the sake of if the first time watching this, you want to do it yourself, you totally can. You just have to do exactly what I'm doing here. Like I said, you need a special stat of 200, and you need to fly away from a trainer, long range trainer for that matter, and then you go fight a trainer, different trainer, I should say. That's the Karate King, by the way, which is kind of interesting. I'm pretty sure he shows up later in Gold and Silver. Crystal as well. Gonna fly to Cinema Island, Pokemon Mansion, whatever. And I don't know if I mentioned it yet, but the glitch trainer that I'm going to be encountering is called Jacred, which is interesting because I have yet to see its real name in the game. I've done this like 13 times now, and I'm just like I'm quite literally bamboozled on the fact that it's called Jacred, because I have never seen its real name. But I have seen videos of it, so I guess there's a reason behind it. But if you're wondering where the name comes from, apparently it's from the rival's name in like the option menu at the very beginning of the game, between Jack and Red. And as you kind of hear there, Jacred or Jacred, that's where the name comes from. But when I do this glitch, we're probably going to get a trainer. It's still Jacred, apparently, but it's going to have a different name, not necessarily the name of that. Okay, I'm going to save a state here, because I'm also going to save. I got to a certain point in this glitch, and it destroyed my save file. So I don't recommend doing this glitch, honestly, and I'll explain why a little bit here more in a minute. Just got to find a ditto. I'm actually just going to cut this out, so I'll see you guys back when I get a ditto. Alrighty guys, you can see I found a ditto. I'm back now. I'm going to switch into the Pokemon that has a special stat of 200, which is my Kadabra here, and then I'm just going to immediately run away. So hopefully this encounter goes well. We'll see here in a minute. I need to switch in Mew first. There's a reason for this. So what's interesting about my encounter of Jacred here is the fact that it leads with a Q. In some videos I've seen, it doesn't usually trainer. It's called trainer. That's kind of strange. That's actually a new one. I have not seen that before. I don't know what makes it change its name. It's kind of weird, in my opinion. I don't really quite see the rhythm to it yet, the pattern, if you will. But yeah. So it leads with a Q. And if you remember from the episode that I did, Super Glitch, there was also that trainer I ran into by accident that had a Q. This one is, as you can hear, it plays random sound effects. It's kind of strange. And you saw that it was poisoned, but now it's asleep all of a sudden. I don't understand what's going on, but it gives me super glitch effects. super glitch vibes, I should say. Alrighty. So my strategy here is, since it has a lot of HP, if you remember from that episode where I tried to fight that Q and it had like boundless HP, it also had soft boiled too, if you remember. It's being kind of slow here. I'm hoping Horn Drill will hit. It's funny, in all the practice times I did this, like I did it 13 times, and I'll explain a little bit more of that here later. Hoping this works. Oh, that ain't good. So yeah, I need to take it out before it wakes up. So I'm going to cut back until I encounter this again, so I'll see you guys in a second. Alright guys, back again. As you can see here, it says Pokey, and I forgot to show this the first time, but no cheating device. So I don't know why it says Pokey this time, even though I did the exact same thing. As you can see here, you got a Q as well. I really couldn't tell you where the name comes from. I gotta do more research into that, and I might let you guys know. I will do more glitch trainers. This isn't the only one there is, but this is the one I want to do for now. I need to use X speeds here, because I don't think I can outspeed it if I don't use one. All I have to do is use one. I don't understand why Horn Drill is not hitting anymore, because as I was saying, and I did practice on this. I did 13 trials of it for a reason that I want to explain once we get there, but for some reason Horn Drill is not hitting it. It's starting to annoy me. There we go. So this is going to kill the Q. The thing is, it's going to take forever. And since I am recording, I'm not able to speed up my computer as fast, the turbo on the Visual Boy Advance. So I'm actually going to end the recording and then cut back until the Q dies. So I'll see you guys there. Okay guys, I am back. As you can see here, it's the same battle. The Q's asleep but also dead now because the one hit KO from that Horn Drill, and it's going to faint. Thank God. I got a crap ton of experience because, you know, it was 152. And then now it's going to lead with a 3-trainer Poke, which is usually what Jacred leads off with, but I don't understand why in mine it's not. I need to figure that out. So let's see if I can hit this. Okay, it hit first try, which amazes me. And I actually run into the same issue again, so I'm going to have to stop recording. Because when I'm recording, I only get about maybe 4,000% Visual Boy, but when I'm not recording, it's like 10,000, I think, or something absurd. Like I probably could sit here and truck it out. The only problem is 3-trainer Poke has an insane amount of HP, and this is going to take way too long. So I'm just going to see you guys again once the 3-trainer Poke faints. Alright guys, back again for the final time. This is the last time I'll do that. As you can see here, I also one-hit KO'd the 3-trainer Poke. Used the Horn Drill. In case you don't believe me, I don't know how else to convince you. I literally just did it. But I didn't need to cut it because I sped it up and it took me almost a minute to do. It's insane. So it's going to faint. And a bunch of E's show up there. So what's interesting here is that once he sends out this 3-trainer Poke, you can see here that it's now level 80 and it's not asleep or poisoned. So when I try to fight, the game just crashes. And I can't ever seem to get past that. I've been trying so hard. And this reference I've been making to 13 trials, if you will, is because you know how with the Mew, when we got it, we growled 6 times to get it down to level 1. A similar fashion happens with glitch trainers. And the way that works is if you growl 6 times, you'll have loadout number 1. I'm actually going to load state here. And if you growl 6 times, you'll get like basically loadout number 1. If you don't growl, you'll get loadout number 7. And you know, that's what we did. The first one I got, I'm actually going to load a different state, sorry. So here, I have it set up where the Ditto has Mimic, and it learns Swords Dance, and with that I can actually raise its attack, and so I can get loadouts higher than just the base 7. And if I want to get something lower than 7, I would growl at it, the how many times I want to. And really all I want to show here is what happens if it uses Swords Dance once, so I'm just going to... That's why I have this far-fetched here, I should explain that. I didn't mean to switch into it, but it's okay, because the Ditto has no attacking moves right now. But it has Swords Dance, and my Kadabra here has Mimic. And so basically all I do is switch into Kadabra, and then switch into Farfetch, wait for it to use Mimic, and then have it learn Swords Dance, basically. And now I'm just going to wait it out until it learns Swords Dance. If it takes too long, I will cut it out, don't worry. Okay, that didn't take too long. I'm going to leave. And then I just want to show off this effect, because I thought it was really strange. And maybe someone can give me some insight on how it happens, or why. So I just walk over here. You know, it's kind of normal. I'll switch into Mew, just because that's what I normally do for this. Because I had to do that each time to beat each Q, and the 3-trainer Poke was to use Horn Drill. So when I get out of here, I encounter the trainer, I guess, but then nothing happens. I'm just like trapped. And I don't know why. No cheating device, I'm not screwing around. I just thought this was so strange. And I really don't understand why this happens. I'm gonna load one more state here. And I'm going to find one more Ditto and growl at it 6 times to show off one more thing. And then I'll cut to that once I get there, basically. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty guys, I'm back. I have growled at the Ditto 6 times, and here's what I'm going to encounter with the special stat of 200. So, still Jacred, has Poke this time, but has 2 Pokemon, and it has a glitch Pokemon that we will actually obtain later at some point. It has a long name, that's why this is acting weird. But this is actually a glitch Pokemon that we'll get later. But you can't seem to fight them, because when you do, your game will just crash immediately, as I'll show off here in a second. Yeah, so it just crashes. And kind of for that reason, I like to say that Jacred's probably the strongest trainer of all time in Pokemon Gen 1 anyway, because you just can't beat him. Like seriously, even if you attempt to fight them normally, your game will just crash. And if you do like all out using the Mew strategy, I like saying the Mew strategy because it's a fast Pokemon that can learn Horn Drill, and you can use it to take out some of their Pokemon, but you'll just crash each time. So like you can't beat them. So it's like one of the most unbeatable trainers. And there are a few other trainers that I want to show off later, and don't worry, I'll do that. But that's going to be all for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.